Hi, welcome to Quietly Thinking Out Loud. Today I'd like to talk about books, especially the books that we keep, not the books that we buy and never finish, not the books we think we should read someday, but the books that stay with us, the ones that survive house moves, the ones we return to from time to time, the ones that quietly remain on our shelves for decades. I have a study room, and for many years it was the place where I spent countless hours working, planning, writing, and trying to build a life. One wall is covered with bookshelves from floor to ceiling. And when those shelves became full, the books spread into other rooms. And over the years, I have donated books as well. Business books, management books, books that were useful at a particular moment. Some reflected trends that were popular at the time, and like many trends, they eventually faded. But there are still 2 or 3 sections of those shelves that I have kept for decades. Those books remaining. And I think that says something, because the books we keep are often the books that help shape us somehow. Some taught us practical skills. Some gave us comfort. Some help us make sense of the world. And some made us feel less alone. And when I look at my shelves, I can see different versions of myself. The young woman trying to understand life, the professional working hard to grow, the manager, the executive learning how to support others, the single mother building memories with her son, the daughter navigating love and loss, and the quieter person I have become today. I've always loved children's books, and I've returned to them at different times in my life, and each time they have made my inner world a little richer. Books like Charlotte's Web, The Little Prince, My Sweet Orange Tree, Oh, The Places You Will Go, or The Alchemist. They may be written for kids, but they speak to adults as well, about friendship, loneliness, hope, loss, and the courage to continue when life feels uncertain. Then there are books that seem simple but carry deeper meanings. Animal Farm is one of them. On the surface, it is a story about animals, but it is also about leadership, organizations, power, and human nature. Some books are difficult to place on just one shelf. Are they children's books, or political books, or business books, or management books? And Perhaps the most useful books belong in more than one category. Other books taught me to look beneath the surface. Free economics was one of them. It reminded me that numbers alone rarely tell the whole story. Behind spreadsheets and stats are incentives, behaviors, and choices. In many ways, that is true in life as well. And then there are books about football. To me, football has never been just a game. It's just about culture. It is about community. It is about identity and the power of shared dreams. From neighborhood clubs to the world's biggest stadiums, football reflects leadership, teamwork, resilience, and long-term management. Even while watching a match, I often find myself observing the bigger picture. How organizations are built, how cultures are sustained, and how people come together around something they truly believed in. And some books taught me how to feel, some taught me how to think, and some taught me how to see the deeper patterns beneath everyday life. Books are more than paper and ink. They are markers of who we were, what we were searching for, and what mattered to us at the time. The same book can mean something different as we grow older. The words stay the same, but we change. And because we change, we hear the message differently. These days, my bookshelves feel quieter. They no longer represent ambition alone. They represent companionship, teachers that have stayed with me, friends waiting patiently on a shelf, voices that continue to offer something useful when I need them. And sometimes I stand in that room and feel grateful to the authors who wrote those books, grateful to the younger versions of myself who chose them, and grateful that some lessons were important enough to keep. And perhaps our lives are like bookshelves. We collect many things over time: ideas, experiences, relationships, beliefs. Some are useful for a season, some we outgrow, and some deserve a permanent place. There is an old saying that we are known by the company we keep. Perhaps we are also known by the books we keep. The stories and ideas that remain on our shelves often reveal what matters to us, what we are trying to understand, and who we are becoming. So perhaps the question is about what books do we keep, but also what values do we keep, what memories do we keep, or what wisdom do we keep, and what should we gently let go. Thank you for spending these few minutes with me. I hope there are books in your life that have stayed with you, books that comforted you, challenged you, guided you, or quietly reminded you who you are. And perhaps somewhere in your home, there is a shelf that tells the story of your life. Until next time, take good care of yourself.